Students, we continue with our discussion on trigonometry. Topic of discussion today is transformation formulas. Note down my phone number. You may WhatsApp your problems here. Transformation is change, and we have two sets of transformation formulas. One called AB formulas, second CD formulas. So let us take the AB formulas. There are four formulas in each set. The first one, 2 sin A cos B. This is equal to sin A plus B plus sin of A minus B. 2 cos A sin B. This is equal to sin of A plus B minus sin A minus B. The third one, that's 2 cos A cos B, is cos of A plus B minus plus cos of A plus B. And the fourth formula, that is 2 sin A sin B. So we have A plus B, A plus B, A plus B, A minus B, A minus B, and A minus B here. But in the fourth formula, it's cos of A minus B here minus cos of A plus B here. So transformation we understand is change. So what are these formulas changing? On the left hand side we have product of two sines or two cosines, cos and sine, sine and cos. And on the right hand side we have sum or difference. So product is changing to sum or difference. This is in transformation formulas called AB formulas. So product changes to sum or difference. We can easily prove these formulas. Let's try to prove formula number 3. Starting from right hand side, which is cos A plus B plus cos of A minus B. This is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. And cos of A minus B. This is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. This cancels. This is 2 times cos A cos B. That is equal to this. So this way we can prove all the trigonometric AB formulas. Let us learn use of these formulas to solve questions. The first one, we have to prove left hand side this is equal to 0. So this is 2 cos A cos B. This is cos of A plus B. Let me rewrite left hand side as 2 cos of 9 pi by 13 into cos of pi by 13, then 3 pi by 13. This is 5 pi by 13. I have changed order. This is greater angle, this is smaller angle. 2 cos A cos B is cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. So A plus B will be positive, but if this is greater than this, A minus B is also positive. So this change avoids the negative sign. Plus this is cos of 3 pi by 13, cos of 5 pi by 13. This can be written cos of 13 pi by 13 minus 3 pi by 13. 10 is 13 minus 3. Similarly, this is 13 minus 5 plus this term cos of 3 pi by 13 and plus cos of 5 pi by 13. This is cos of pi minus theta. And what is cos of pi minus theta? Is minus cos of theta. This is minus cos of theta once again plus this term cos of 3 pi by 13 plus cos of 5 pi by 13. Positive cancels with negative. This is negative cancelling out with positive. This is 0, same as the right hand side. The second question, we will rewrite the terms on the left hand side. So left hand side, I am writing sine of 60 first because we know value of sine of 60. Then the descending order, sine of 80 into sine of 40 into sine of 20. This is root 3 by 2. This is into 1 by 2 divided by 2 multiplied by 2 into sine of 20. This is, we'll combine these first. So that's root 3 by 4. 2 sine is sine b. This is cos a minus b and minus cos of a plus b into sine of 20 degrees. Cos of 120 degrees is cos of 180 minus 60. This is minus cos of 60. This is minus 1 by 2. So we write this is root 3 by 4 into cos of 40 into sine of 20 minus root 3 by 4 into cos of 120. This is minus 1 by 2 into sine of 20. This is product of cos and sine divided by 2. This is root 3 by 8 multiplied by 2. 2 cos 40 into sine of 20 plus root 3 by 8 into sine of 20. This is root 3 by 8. Now 2 cos A sine B. This is equal to sine of A plus B minus sine of A minus B. Root 3 by 8 into sine of 20. This is root 3 by 8 into root 3 by 2 minus root 3 by 8 into sine of 20 plus root 3 by 8 into sine of 20. So this will cancel. This gives us 3 by 16. This is what we wanted to do. The third question. Here we have similar expression in cosines and we have to prove this is also equal to 3 by 16. So we change the order in which these terms are written, starting from left hand side. Cos of 30 first. We know value of cos of 30 into then descending order. Cos of 70 into cos of 50 into cos of 10. This is root 3 by 2. This is divided by 2 multiplied by 2 into cos of 10. Root 3 by 4 2 cos A cos B is cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B into cos of 10. This is root 3 by 4 into minus 1 by 2 into cos of 10. Then root 3 by 4 into cos of 20 into cos of 10. This is minus root 3 by 8 into cos of 10. We multiply and divide by 2, so that this is root 3 by 8 and this is 2 cos of 20 into cos of 10. This is minus root 3 by 8 into cos of 10 plus root 3 by 8 into 2 cos A cos B is cos of A plus B and plus cos of A minus B. Minus this is plus, this will cancel out. So this gives us root 3 by 8 into root 3 by 2, that is 3 by 16. This is what we wanted to do. The next one, we have to prove cos of 4 cos of 12 into cos of 48 into cos of 72. This is equal to cos of 36. So since there we have cosines in product, we will use 2 cos A cos B, which is cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. Left hand side, this is, let's write 2 cos of 48 cos of 12 into 2 cos of 72. 2 cos A cos B, this is cos of A plus B and plus cos of A minus B into 2 cos of 72. This is 2 cos of 60, 1 by 2 into cos of 72 and plus 2 cos, this is 72 into cos of 36. This is cos 72 plus 2 cos A cos B is cos of A plus B, that will be 108, plus cos of A minus B, 72 minus 36 is 36. This is cos 72. This is cos of 180 minus 72 plus cos of this is 36. Cos of 180 minus theta is minus cos theta. So this is cos 72, this is minus cos 72. So we get cos of 36 equal to the right hand side. The fifth one, we have product of 3 tans to be proved equal to tan of 60 degrees. So left hand side, this is tan 20 degrees into tan 40 degrees into tan 80 degrees. This can be written tan 80 is sin 80 upon cos of 80. This is sin 40 upon cos 40. This is sin 20 cos 20. Multiply by 2, divide by 2. This is 2 sin A sin B. This is 2 cos A cos B. 2 sin A sin B is cos of A minus B, 80 minus 40, minus cos of A plus B, that's 120. Into this is sin of 20. And 2 cos A cos B, this is cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B into cos of 20 degrees. This is cos 40 into sin 20 minus cos of 120 is minus half into sin of 20. This is minus half into cos of 20 plus cos 40 into cos 20. Now product of cos and sin, we can multiply and divide by 2. This is half 2 cos of 40 sin of 20. Denominator, this is again divided by 2 multiplied by 2 into cos of this is 20 degrees. This can be written 1 by 2 2 cos A sin B. This is sin 60 minus sin of 20 degrees plus 1 by 2 into sin of 20 degrees minus 1 by 2, this is cos of 20 plus 1 by 2, this is cos of 60 plus cos of 40 minus 20, that is 20. This is half into sin 60, that's root 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 sin 20 plus 1 by 2 sin 20 minus 1 by 2, this is cos 20, 1 by 2 into cos 60 is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into cos of 20. Positive, this cancels with negative, this with this. This is root 3 by 4 and this is 1 by 4. So this is root 3. Root 3 is tan of 60 degrees. This is what we wanted to do. The next one, we have cos of A into cos of pi by 3 minus A into cos of pi by 3 plus A. So we have 3 cosines in product and we have to prove this is equal to 1 by 4 cos of 3A. So again we'll use the formula for 2 cos A cos B. 2 cos A cos B is cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. So starting from left hand side, we divide by 2 multiply by 2. This is 1 by 2 into 2 cos of pi by 3 plus A into cos pi by 3 minus A. So I am writing this first, then this, then cos of A into cos of A. This is 1 by 2. 2 cos A cos B is cos of A plus B and plus cos of A minus B into cos of A. This is 1 by 2. Cos of 2 pi by 3 is minus 1 by 2 into cos of A plus 1 by 2 into cos of 2A into cos of A. That's minus 1 by 4 cos A plus 1 by 4 divided by 2 multiplied by 2. 2 cos of 2A into cos of A. That's minus 1 by 4 cos of A. 2 cos A cos B is cos of A plus B. That's cos of 3A plus cos of A minus B. That's cos of A. 2A minus A is 0. This will cancel out with this. So we are left with the answer, which is 1 by 4 into cos of 3. The seventh question. In this case, we have product of two tans on the left hand side, and we have to prove this is 2 cos of 2x plus 1 divided by 2 cos of 2x minus 1. So starting from left hand side, this is sine pi by 3 plus x. This is upon cos of pi by 3 plus x. Sine pi by 3 minus x. This is cos pi by 3 minus x. Multiply by 2, divide by 2. Numerator, this is 2 sin A sin B. This is cos of A minus B minus cos of A plus B. That will be 2 pi by 3. Denominator. This is 2 cos A cos B, which is cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. This is cos 2x minus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 plus cos of 2x. This is 2 cos of 2x plus 1 minus 1 plus 2 cos of 2x. So this is what we wanted to prove. The eighth question. We have to find the maximum value of sin alpha into sin beta. Let us say this expression is sin alpha into sin beta. This is product of two sines. Multiplying and dividing by 2. This is 2 sin alpha into sin beta. And we know 2 sin alpha sin beta is cos of alpha minus beta minus cos of alpha plus beta. Alpha plus beta in this question is given pi by 2. So cos of pi by 2, this will be 0. So this expression reduces to half cos of alpha minus beta. And we know the maximum value of cos function is 1. Therefore, maximum value of the expression will be, so that's E maximum, that will be 1 by 2 into 1, that is its 1. And what about minimum value? The minimum value for cos function is minus 1. So for the expression, it will be minus 1 by 2. In the last one, we have product of sines. Here also, and in the third term, we'll use 2 sin A sin B. This is equal to cos of A minus B minus cos of A plus B. So we write left hand side 1 by 2. This is 2 sin A into sin of B minus C plus 2 sin B into sin of C minus A and 2 sin C into sin of A minus B. This is 1 by 2. Now 2 sin A sin B is cos of A minus B minus cos of their sum, that's A plus B minus C. Same here, this is cos of B minus C plus A minus cos of it's B plus C minus C, and this is cos of C minus A plus B minus cos of C plus A minus B, and this is 1 by 2. This is A minus B plus C and A plus C and minus B. Okay, we have A plus E. So this cancels with this. Here we have A plus B minus C. So this will cancel out with this. Similarly, this with this. And we'll have this as 0. This is what we wanted.